Hello and welcome to Liverpool. We're here for BizX2024 and we're going to take you around with us for the next few days. So I'm here with Action Coach Warwick. I've been working with Kevin Riley, the coach, since I think it's November now, and it's been quite transformational for the business. Sometimes I think you have to look outside and get an outside look into your business, and that's what Kevin's done. So we're here with some of the other guys that are working with Action Coach. It'd be nice to sort of, find out the challenges of other small to medium businesses, hear how they're progressing, get some tips from each other, and just have a great time. Okay, good morning. So we're on our way to, you can't see it now, the Something Liverpool Arena with the team from Action Coach Warwick, and we're going to have a good day of speakers. Let me have a look on the list and see who we've got talking today. Really interesting sequence of speakers. Let's have a look. Today we have, let's look at the schedule. First one is Donald Miller. So he's really interesting. He wrote a book called Brand Building Through Storytelling. I've actually read his book. So will I learn anything new? Maybe not. Followed by Piers Lenny, you might know him from the Dragon's Den, which will be good. And then Kelly Holmes later today, so should be a great day. Okay, so we're now back at our hotel, because I don't know if you can see, but it is disgusting outside. Liverpool has gone back to what I expected when I got in the car from glorious Warwickshire the other day, but hey, we've made it back. The kit's dry, we're not completely soaked. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to summarise the talks. It was an interesting morning. It started off with Donald Miller. He's wrote a book called Making a Story Brand, and it's a book I've actually read before, but it was interesting to hear it from the horse's mouth. I think with that you can really see how we're marketeers, this is what we do, but you can easily overcomplicate a message and actually forcing yourself to, you should be able to write out what you do and how you help people on the back of a business card, which is something maybe we'll do in the future. And followed by, after that, who came after? Now this is controversial. It's a guy called Piers Lenny. You might know him from Dragon's Den. He talked a bit about AI and things. I've always struggled with Piers slightly. Only, he's not a bad human, but he kind of created a bit of a character almost of himself on Dragon's Den, and he can come across as a little bit condescending. So I struggled to get through that. But actually, he spoke about topics that I know very well. Certainly with the emergence of AI, and I suppose, in terms of AI, it's a funny one because we lean into it, we embrace it. But equally we're aware of the threats of it because we are a content creation company, that's what we do. So he did say, I think if you make content, you're doomed. Well, I don't actually agree with that, Piers. I think there's a way of leaning into it, but equally I think there's an art in storytelling, going back to Donald Miller's, and actually showing people's authentic stories is really important. And that anything with AI is only as good as what you can ask it to make. Sometimes we wouldn't have had this shot now if we'd not planned for it, because we wouldn't have dashed in from the rain. These are moments. I think you can capture moments, which is the most human thing in the world. So I think we're going to be absolutely fine because we're brilliant at what we do. And the last one we saw was actually Dame Kelly Holmes. Very different, so obviously less business focused, but lots of the principles she talks about are absolutely spot on. It's about effort, work, belief, but equally, she had some difficult times herself with mental health issues. And then it all sort of came to a head when she came out as gay, I think it was 2 years ago, and she had to be living a false life. So I think you can hide behind the successes sometimes she spoke about. No one really knew the person behind the success. And actually she's probably only been her true self for 2 years, despite everything she achieved. And then quite poignantly at the end, she talked about when she lost her mum, then you realise there's something, the only thing that's really finite is death and time. So we're not going to get that time back, so make sure we're making the most of our time. We're doing what we want to do. We're doing what we enjoy. That's what we do at Playfair. I know every day we're blessed to be here. So let's make sure we have a good time. And Liv, who's behind the camera that you can't see, done a spectacular job of lugging the camera around, pointing it at the right people at the right time. It's been a good day so far. So we've got the awards due later, and then some more talks tomorrow, and then the trek back home. But no, it's all been good. was fun. Slightly sore head this morning, much needed cup of coffee, but got to meet Frank Bruno. And for the younger people in the audience, he's a boxing legend. So, time for some breakfast and we'll do it all again. Okay, so that is a wrap of BizX24. Some really good talks today. It was Jamel Qureshi, sorry about the pronunciation. He was brilliant actually, all about the sort of the psychology of, psychology generally. He talked lots about applications in sport and obviously that all applies into business. And then the legend herself, Dragon's Den's Deborah Meadham. Really good interview. She's clearly really passionate what she does. Highlighted to me the importance of numbers again. I've always said it's not my biggest strength in business, but that's why I build a team around me that can do that side of things and leave me to come up with the ideas. So it's been a great few days. We're all pretty tired. We've consumed a lot of information. So it's time for Liv behind the camera and me to head our way back down to sunny Warwickshire. And that is the end of BizX.